you find this?
Welcome back to Previously on Today. I'm your boy Prank, followed by your other boy over here.
Reckless Elmo, you already know, man. The Wisdom Two's out here getting popping.
Yeah, we joined here today by you good? Technical difficulties. We good. We joined today by one of our friends. We have a respected colleague over here. This guy knows what he's talking about. He's gonna shed some light in the epidemic that we have going on here. State your name, gangster.
Yo, this is Miguel. You smell?
You know the word?
Hey, you heard that? Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
What we have for today's episode, we're gonna be talking about this documentary that we saw the other day called Tickled.
Yeah.
We're also going to be talking about a movie that we got a chance to see before they shut down everything, before the quarantine started. We saw The Hunt on Thursday, so we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk a little bit, shed some light on this outbreak that we got going on. Because, can't escape it. Might as well talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, so might as well get into it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're talking about Tickled. Marv, I think you were able to get the trailer, if I'm not mistaken. Can you cue that up so that we can first see the trailer of what we talking about? All right.
I can't say I've ever interviewed anyone that looks like you before.
Really?
I've made a career out of looking at the weird and bizarre side of life.
It's quite a kick.
So when I discovered a strange video online, I knew I'd found my next story.
CET, Competitive Endurance Tickling Group we got here.
Competitive endurance tickling. It was one of the strangest sports I'd seen. So I told Jane O'Brien Media I'd like to do an interview. Instead of getting a yes or no, I got this.
Association with a homosexual journalist is not something we will embrace. Shame on you, little gay Kiwis. Regards, Jane O'Brien Media.
It was hard to take the insult seriously, considering the sport did seem slightly gay. This tickling wormhole was getting deeper.
I mean, obviously it's just for fun.
Is it just for fun? It's tickling.
I was young at the time, didn't think nothing of it. And I was like, $2,000, that's gonna be cool.
I mean, imagine being a teenage boy. She would just keep sending them whatever they wanted.
She offered my one buddy a Chevy Cruze and $30,000. The money's endless.
This tickling empire is way bigger than we ever imagined.
They have tickle cells all over the U.S. They're everywhere.
And at some point, these boys say, I'm done. The thing that she hates the most was no. It was like a bomb went off.
Your phone number and your personal information are entirely known and subject to publication on the internet.
All hell broke loose.
All of a sudden, these videos are on YouTube, Vimeo, and every other site you could imagine.
Sending emails to the high school that I coach at.
What do you think your mother's gonna think about this?
We're shooting a documentary.
I understand what you think you're doing. If you want to stick your head in the blast first, do it.
Jane O'Brien's a ghost.
Okay, let's go. I'm breathing heavily.
Yes, son.
We could hear laughter coming out of the vents.
We've been spotted.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, so there you have it, folks.
Yeah, that's the trailer.
Tickled.
For Tickled, right? What do you do?
What do you
How did
think?
that make you feel?
I mean, it's just a very interesting concept to even research that. But I guess, like he said, it's a little wormhole, so it's intriguing to see where it would go.
Yes. I mean, like how he said, he made a career out of reporting weird shit, like around the world.
Competitive
Tickling.
endurance tickling. What in the flying F?
Yeah.
It made me realize how weird this world really is. because it's really out there, something like that. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, I gotta see what the hell this is all about. And the funny thing about this whole thing is not just the fact that it exists, but the fact that if you questioned it, they were ready to attack.
Yeah, they were on the offensive right away.
And they were like, nah, you don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this sauce.
And what they did, to pretty much verify that they were gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
So, what did you get out of the trailer before I even start talking? Let me ask.
Again, it starts off as someone who's intrigued by all sorts of weird stuff, but like, it's not uncommon to find something that starts off as a weird fetish or a weird habit, and then it'll trickle into a little rabbit hole that turns very dark.
Yes.
You know, and it's something that could really be an interesting story in the long end, because that beginning stuff is going to be pretty funny to watch, I guess you could say, if you want to say it like that. But
all right. So basically, like how the trailer explained is competitive tickling, right? Mm-hmm. But the point is not what they're doing, right? Okay, there's people that got weird stuff going around and stuff like that. It's what happens in the background of that with the people and the people that are trying to do some research on it. Mm-hmm. So the people involved in it, they're just regular teenage people that just need money, right?
Right.
But what happens? They start getting free trips, hotels, and cash sent to them.
Yeah, sugar babies.
You get me?
Yep.
But they gotta come to this tickling competition,
and they gotta keep a secret.
They gotta keep a secret.
Right. They can't talk about it.
They can't talk about it. So at some point, one of them found their video online, right? Out like a whole homepage. Like he had his own page, and then he had another link that it goes to a general page where you can find all these boys that happened to.
Right.
They got tickled and all that stuff. Boy said, "Can you put that? Can you take my video down? I don't care about nobody else."
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, but just take my video down.
Just take it down. That's it. Like I didn't give him permission to show it to the people. I thought it was just
Yep.
a competition.
And what they do?
What they do, my nigga? They start sending it to your moms, dog.
Yep. your friends
calling you
list,
gay.
Yep.
That shit's happened to so many people, man.
And going ham, bro. But like going ham. And then if they kept going with this and taking some type of legal action, they would take legal action before you even filed anything.
Yep.
Like if they knew what you were doing.
They already had it planned out. They premeditated everything.
Everything. Right? But it was all under a female's name. Do you remember the name?
It was
Terry.
It was Terry T or Terry D. No, Terry D.
Terry D.
Yeah.
Terry D. What was on their female's name?
So basically the whole entire agency or the entire organization that set this thing up was called Jane O'Brien Media.
Oh, okay.
Right? And the person that was in charge of everything was apparently some chick named Debbie Kunn first.
Yes.
Because remember, all the emails came from her.
Yes.
Then it somehow got involved with somebody else that they found out was in charge of everything, actually, and her name was Terry D.
Terry D, yes.
And she was asking for all these different type of videos, and she couldn't be seen, or she couldn't meet with the actual agent that was getting all the talent because she was so-called sick.
She was sick, yeah.
But in actuality, it was because this Terry D was supposedly a guy named David D'Amato or something like that, right?
D'Amaro.
And he
was a principal.
Yeah, he was an assistant principal at a school. What? And he had stolen the identity of two dead people, Debbie Kunn and this other person, Terry D, were already dead.
Yeah.
And he
made social securities, credit cards, all the 9 yards.
Assumed their identity and used it to basically run this agency, right?
For the tickling competition.
But we find out that he was sending these letters while he was in jail. But peep this. he's also the son of one of the most important people, I guess, in Wall Street, because
a law firm.
A law firm.
He has a law firm.
Oh, okay.
And
his father was he owned the law firm, right?
Yeah,
or
and he one of the most
D'Amato
successful.
and Lynch or some shit like that.
One of the most successful law firms in New York, and everything. But he has not he was never included into the business part. But he had money from. When your parents deceased, they leave you something, stuff like that.
Trust funds and all that.
He also had $5 million from what?
He had $6 million total as a trust fund from both his pops and his mom, and then he also was going to school to be a lawyer.
Which he finished after he got out of jail.
In jail. No, I thought he was in jail.
Was it in jail?
Well, they were letting him take classes in jail to be a lawyer.
To be a lawyer, yeah.
A dude that committed a federal crime, he took
It
the
was
identity.
a principal, yeah.
Yeah, it was an assistant principal and had all this shit.
He had what, 2 years?
Yeah, because they didn't charge him
What
with
did he go
none
to
of the
jail
tickler
for?
shit. Computer fraud.
Computer fraud, yeah.
Oh, right. Stealing the identities, right?
That was it though.
That was it.
They didn't charge him for none of the tickling shit. That shit
But
wasn't
the
even
tickling
mentioned.
stuff is not truly illegal. It's just like he's
It is
providing a service.
if he's taking young kids
and
posting them
underage.
online. Yes.
They're all underage?
Yes. No, not all of them.
Not
Some
all
of them.
Yeah.
Some of them were underage.
Yeah, but don't you consider that the fact that they're gonna be tickled and they see a camera, they have to sign some type of waiver?
They didn't. Well, at first.
I don't know. I don't think they did, right?
No, they didn't. They never said anything about no waiver, no nothing.
They just got paid cash.
They just got paid cash by this Terry D person. They didn't even know who they were working for.
Yeah.
You got me? And it was all around the world. It
And
wasn't just in America.
And what was crazy is that you see like the audition videos, and the audition videos are basically like they were taking dudes, and it was all dudes, no females
All
whatsoever.
dudes.
No
Dudes on top of you, tickling you. Like balls on my chest.
The only time you saw a chick or female is during the audition process.
Yeah.
So they take a dude or whatever, and they ask him if he's ticklish or whatever, and you have to be ticklish to be even considered to be part of this project or whatever. And they have to have you like put your hands up behind, interlock your fingers behind your head, and then they tickle you, and they test out your ticklishness.
And if you're strong, you go to the next round.
I don't understand it.
I didn't understand what the
I
concept
never got it.
with
That's sick.
Because they kept adding people on top of the dude and shit.
Yes, yeah.
They kept tickling him like every which way, like on his armpits, and
Yeah, I
on
saw
his
in the
belly
preview where
button,
they were going. Yeah, it was weird as hell.
on his feet, and they were all wearing soccer jerseys, like they were keeping score or something. But there's no score taking.
There's no score taken.
I don't understand how is it
Because
whoever
we
lasts the
never
longest.
got the insight of what was happening or how he was taking this videos and all that stuff. What was happening within walls. We never saw that.
Yeah.
We saw the videos that they dropped,
Yeah,
which was just the tickling.
yeah. It all got chalked up to just being a fetish kind of thing.
Yeah. It's just he was just likes
And
little
there-
boys
and
being
there-
tickled.
that, man.
But there was a whole tickle mafia, yo. Like you couldn't
Yeah.
talk about the tickle videos for shit.
Yeah,
Like,
because you'll get sued and a whole bunch of other
Yeah.
stuff by crazy. Yo, he would. All right, so he would take out a lawsuit on somebody, right? That they, I guess, for breach of privacy, whatever they were sending you the lawsuit for, right? And once they sent you one letter, he would make copies of that letter and keep sending it to you. Like it's like he would hack your email.
Yeah, he will bombard you with different type of emails and different letters
And
then,
lawsuits and
then-
all that stuff.
And then like he will
Did anybody
harass you.
die?
He will harass you. So like if you have people in your family that died and stuff, like he would basically he would talk about them and make you feel like shit. Like he would
send it to your mom.
Send it to your mom.
Yeah,
send-
harass the crap
straight
out of you.
harass. And it was just like, what the hell is going on? Why is this such a big deal? And why is it not being like why is it not being spoken of?
Yeah.
Like,
So what's the big deal about this guy?
I don't know.
He's just a creepy motherfucker.
It's just creepy. It's just it lets you know that that's what happens
His
in this
documentary
world.
came out already?
Yeah, it was in 2016.
Yes.
You guys watched it already, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
It It was pretty funny. It was like, don't fuck with cats.
Yeah.
I told them that too. I'm like,
Oh
yo,
no, that's a sick show. That's a sick documentary. Is it like that or a lot less?
it's not sick like that.
Because that's sick.
That's murder and
yeah,
all that stuff.
exactly.
But it's just like, it will definitely catch your eye. Like, what the hell are those? Like, we still don't know what the videos are for. We still don't know how this guy is either making money or using these videos other than posting them online.
Yeah.
Because he's not getting no revenue from them. Right? And let me see. How is this guy able to? Because remember, they said they were like talking to higher ups. Because the people that were doing the documentary got a call almost at the end of the documentary. It was like, yo, leave this boy the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Like, he's talking to our higher ups, our budget. Like, it's crazy. Like, bro, how? And they never explained that how, right?
I don't remember.
Like, stop doing your homework.
Yeah.
Basically.
Stop
into
digging.
this.
Yeah, stop digging into it.
You know who that is, right? The guys
Big
at
Brother?
the round table. No, not Big Brother. No.
The guys at the round table,
Yeah.
King Arthur and them.
Yeah, you could say that.
That's nuts.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yes.
So yeah, that's basically that documentary. We highly recommend it.
Yes.
It's just sound weird, Tickled. And then when you watch the trailer and you see how crazy it is, and you see how, not for nothing, how like disturbing it looks, you don't see anything until you actually watch it. Like, you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, you gotta watch it.
I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Yes.
But moving right along, what do we got next? We got the movie that we saw Thursday.
The Hunt.
Right before they shut it down. Did we got a graphic for that or the trailer? Do we got anything for that, Marv? Okay. All right.
Yeah, so go ahead.
All right, but
We're
yo,
about to show you like
what's
a little
crazy
trailer.
is that we saw this movie, right? And we didn't know that it was going to be the last movie that we saw in the movie theaters, right?
Yeah.
But when we saw it, we only were in the movie theater with like, what, 6 other people?
Yes.
Which
we kind of knew.
It felt like this is just a preview of what it's going to look like and what it's going to feel like when we go out there to the theaters now and watch a movie.
Yes.
But I didn't think it was going to happen so soon, so suddenly, that they were going to shut it down. And it makes sense now because they are basically canceling all of the upcoming summer movies.
Oh, so are we about to show you the trailer?
We're about to show you the trailer of The Hunt.
Pretty good movie, I'm not going to lie.
What is happening? What is all of this?
Did you see that article? Every year, these liberal elites kidnap a bunch of normal folks like us and hunt us for sport.
The last I heard, free speech still exists.
Don't First Amendment me.
It wasn't real.
Everybody get out of here!
We were joking.
There's been a killing spree. You gotta come here right now.
You actually believed we were hunting human beings for sport. But you are.
We have an opportunity here to teach these people.
These are not real people. They're actors.
I'm playing an Arab refugee, but I identify as white. I think that's problematic too, in some way.
You wanted it to be real, so you decided it was.
What kind of sick people would even think of something like that?
White people. We're the worst.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
I just realized how many spoilers are in that movie.
Yes.
Just watched the whole movie in about a minute and 36 seconds.
Nah, you ain't watched that movie.
You ain't seen nothing.
Nah.
You ain't seen nothing.
I would say that this movie is a pretty good movie. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. But it definitely has like some kicking moments, like right from the beginning. Like it'll kick you in the ass. Like, oh my God, like what the hell just happened?
I mean, yes. From the beginning, yes.
Yeah, man.
Of the
like,
movie, yeah.
Like the very beginning, the first 5 minutes, Like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting it to be like this.
To be like that. Yeah, facts. You know what I thought? We were gonna get, like, from the beginning, we were gonna get like them just stranded.
Yeah.
We wasn't gonna get no background. But they gave us a background in the beginning.
Yeah.
Heading to the hunt. Like, they showed us, okay, they have them in the plane, the people that they're gonna hunt.
Mm-hmm.
The rich people have them in the plane because they killed one of them because he woke up early.
Spoiler, by the way, because you going into it right now.
I'm going into it, yeah, whatever. And then, right, they show us a little bit of backstory after. How they all came about. They show the scene of them all talking with the Indian guy. You'll definitely see who the Indian guy is later. But the best thing to me was when they showed me, like, okay, almost nobody's surviving in this movie at all. Because from the beginning, they made it look like maybe 2 or 3 people survived, and that's it.
Yeah. You know what it feels like when you watch that trailer and when you think about this movie? It feels like the Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, yes.
First thing I thought was Hunger Games.
Was it Hunger Games?
Especially
you
when
saw
they
it?
had...
I saw all Hunger Games. But
You're going to like this movie.
The Hunger Games, the first one was dope. That concept for the first time, when you see them, what was it that they opened in the beginning? It was like in the middle. They opened it. They had all these weapons. It was basically like that.
They get like dropped down, and then they open up into like an open field in the middle of an open field with a bunch of boxes, military boxes.
And they just be like, all right, free fall. Yeah. And they start shooting, not shooting. They start like throwing the bows and arrows. They start capping people left and right. Start slicing and dicing.
Yeah, and the only thing about the Hunger Games is like they were all against each other, so it was a free for all.
Yeah,
this was more like
teamwork.
Yes, it was the hunted people and then the hunters.
How many did they start off with?
In the hunted, the people that were hunted.
People who were hunted, yeah, they were the civilians.
Let's see, they
About
were
10 civilians.
Yeah,
was it 10?
Yeah, because it was white lady, right?
Which one? There were in a few. They were Yoga Pants.
Nah.
That was her name. Yoga Pants.
Yoga Pants.
Yeah.
The one from Glow.
No.
Okay.
Yoga Pants is what's her face? Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. Okay, Nancy Drew, the girl from Glow.
Yeah, which is Crystal.
Mm-hmm. The comedian guy.
Oh, Ike Berkowitz, Staten Island. That was his name.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The conspiracy theorist.
Oh, the fat dude from Remember the Titans.
Yes.
My name is Zero Guy.
It was the Spanish female.
Spanish female.
Yeah, that made it to the 3 guys that went to the store. There were 3 refugees at the store. The 2 white guys killed. It was the comedian, the Spanish lady, and then there was this other dude.
No, it wasn't a Spanish chick.
Black hair. Well, she was white with black hair. Whatever.
No, that was a mullet. There was a chick that had a mullet. What are you talking about? There was a chick that had a mullet. And then there was a dude that was in Florida. That was from Florida.
That was from Florida. Yeah. I know that dude. Redneck. That's 7. No, 6.
Yeah.
That's 6. Then
the dude with the hat, with the retired Air Force hat.
Air Force hat. Then the 2 old people that were together.
No.
Remember? There was an old lady and then an old dude. They weren't together, but I put them together because they're old. And that was it. It was 10 people.
Nah.
Yeah.
First of all, that's not 10 people. You're missing one more person.
That's 10 people.
Nah.
You don't know how to count.
Nah. I would say that we're missing a few people because I don't remember. There were a few casualties like that were no names. They were just, you capped them really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, the funniest death was the one that was that ran away. Remember the one that ran away after they started popping everybody that went for the weapons? And then she ran away and she fell in that ditch.
Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a picture of this, right? She's running. There's a ditch there. She's gone. Like, she just sort of falls, right? So everybody's like, what the fuck? So everybody thought she took cover over a little hill, whatever. They go and see there's spikes. And she's like that on the spikes.
Mortal Kombat style,
Mortal Kombat style, right? So then the dude is like, come on. You could do this. You could do this. So grabs her, takes her out of the spikes. She got spikes all over, right?
She's still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive at
She
this
got
point.
like three spikes in her. Like 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah, but
Somewhere.
they were on the ground. So he yoked her off of it.
Off of it, yeah.
And then and she was like, tomorrow's my birthday.
Wow.
He goes, happy birthday.
He's like, come on, man. Say birthday. Say happy birthday.
Say
or whatever.
happy birthday.
As he was getting her off. Then he got her off of the spikes.
And they're running.
And he running with her, right?
Yeah.
And she's still alive. And he steps on a landmine. That's the thing that you see in the trailer.
Oh, he has her on her shoulder?
Yes.
And he steps on the landmine. He goes, oh, shit. He blows up. And then she lands back in the ditch. Back
with
on
the
spikes.
Oh, my God.
And then she goes, it's my birthday.
But she has half a body.
And she's still alive.
And she's still alive. Yo, it was funny.
And then somebody came by and tried to save her again, but he had a gun and she was like, just give me the gun. Kill me. Let me kill myself. Yo, that shit was
funny.
fucking crazy.
That shit was funny.
That was the funniest part of the beginning.
Then it was the guy that got put the grenade in his balls.
Oh yeah, that was later on. Man, just overall, this movie had its moments where it made you like, oh shit.
Oh shit, like tense up, like oh.
Yeah, like that shit was fucking crazy and fast and unexpected. Some parts were like, oh yes, rightfully so. I couldn't wait for you to do that.
Right, satisfying.
Yes. Some moments were like, oh, didn't see that coming. That's a twist. But there's a lot of political views on this in this movie.
Yes, there is, and that's why they postponed the release date.
Yeah,
because it's not because of the political views, but because of what it was happening throughout that moment that it was going to be released. This movie was going to be released last year in November?
It's not out in theaters?
September.
Huh?
It was supposed to come out in September. It's out in theaters now.
Yeah, it's out in theaters now, but theaters are closed, so you can't see it.
You can't see it. Well, yeah, ain't nothing out in theaters right now.
You could Cody it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be clear right now.
Yeah.
If we watch it, it's probably gonna be clear.
Maybe.
We're gonna be trapping out the bandwidth. Oh, but you know what's crazy?
What?
Is that AMC, right?
Yeah.
They just announced the other day that they're closing all their locations, right? For 6 to 12 weeks because of the virus, right?
Okay.
3 months.
3 months. That means that the earliest that we could see them open is like end of April. Latest is probably June.
Yeah.
That's what we see so far.
Yeah.
They were already working on this app, right? Where it's AMC On Demand, where they would, I guess, allow you to watch and like rent and or own like certain movies that are already finishing, like on the end of their run in the theaters.
Yeah.
Or that they might possibly be in theaters and something.
Yeah.
But like they're about to be out.
Okay.
Right? And instead of it going straight to VOD, it allows it to go there first. So they're probably thinking about letting that be the way we see all these movies in case the shit ends up being closed until the end of the year or something.
Yo, that would be nuts, boy.
If that happens, and let's say they charge us $30-$40 to watch
the movie.
Mulan or Black Widow on the app, right? And people bite, and people don't want to, when the movies theaters actually do reopen, they have they're hesitant. They don't want to go right back out.
Yes.
No matter what they tell us.
Yes.
So they rather just stay home and stream it online. That's going to be crazy if that's what end up happening.
It's going to happen regardless.
Do you think that will happen?
No, because everyone, I think, for the most part in this country, it's like a pastime going to the movie theaters. You know,
Nah,
sitting in the theater.
I know, but it's going to happen regardless, bro.
What, the movie theaters, you think?
Yes.
I don't know. Not in our lifetime, I don't think.
Maybe not in our lifetime, but it's coming.
Probably.
In our children's lifetimes for sure.
Yeah, I think this is just making it more easy for us to see that this is going to happen one way or the other, because look at it this way, like we're now going to cross into a moment where when was the last time that all the businesses were shut down like this? The Great Depression, right? Would you say?
Like this, Great Depression, I would say 100 years ago plus.
So imagine what happens when we have to restart, because the government's going to have to, restart after all this shit. I don't want, I don't want to get into the specifics because I'm not an expert on the economy and how things work, but I would have to say that things are gonna fucking take a hit. I know I'm not fucking working right away, and that shit crazy.
True. Yeah, that's true. Yo, you know what? Since we already on the whole conversation of this, put my little picture of coronavirus out there, dog. You already know, man. That's my homeboy out there. You already know coronavirus out here fucking up people's mind and life out here. Fucking everybody out here. Close your windows, close your doors, because the coronavirus is going to come and rape you.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yes.
The coronavirus is out here trying to stay alive.
That's a fact. So yeah, you were gonna say something about the corona?
No, I was just saying to the topic before, which was what again?
What? The movie theaters, dog.
Yeah,
and closing stuff.
It's. I don't think, for instance, like theaters, like that's always gonna be one of the main sources of social gatherings. Like for like friends, family members, loved ones. Everyone always wants to go to a theater, And like Prank was saying, like. It being closed for 3 months and then being, people being real susceptible of going out again, I wonder if they will shut it down, because they're going to see like, yo, we're open, we're clean, and people are still scared. They're going to lose money keeping that stuff open.
Yeah, facts.
So it'll be interesting the next couple months. Again, we're not going to really truly feel the effects of all this that's going on the next 2 weeks or so until maybe like months, if not a year later.
But that's where the whole point of us getting everything digital now comes in. You get me?
Yeah,
like
shopping.
the only
you can do it online. You
exactly.
Get your food online.
I mean,
they're gonna try to keep us.
But they're not gonna
pretty soon.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we still gonna have to go get food. That's gonna be mandatory. You know why? Because you can't see expiration dates when you shop for meats and all that stuff online. That's one. Or anything else that has an expiration date, just like eggs, milk, all that shit. People actually likes to visually see when it's gonna expire, right? Because they could just send you something that's gonna expire in 2 days, and you gotta take it. Like still not expired.
No, I'm sure they'll give you like up to date stock.
I don't know. It had happened before.
It could happen. Mm-hmm.
You get me? And then not only that, it's like. People don't really like staying in.
Hell no.
At the end of the day.
No. What we doing? Shit.
Yeah.
You get me? So.
We don't like to be told to stay in.
Yeah, exactly. So there's going to be a point where they're going to have to let us know that we could go out or try to do something for me to go out and spend money. Because even if we're home, right, all that stuff that we are spending, like clothes and all that stuff that we get to play outside with and stuff like that, it's not going to happen. You get me?
No.
You're going to buy it and not do anything with it. It's going to be home. So people are going to stop buying it. People are going to stop buying new clothes, new sneakers, new this, new that. You get me? You're going to start buying more stuff for your apartment.
Yeah. But what's crazy is that I have to think about it this way. Like, do I want to do that? Like, yes and no. Because I feel bad for the workers because it's like, I do and I don't. I do because it's like, damn, they're going to be going crazy now with all these packages that they're going to be delivering to houses. But I shouldn't feel bad because if I don't, they don't got work, they don't got jobs, they don't got money.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
keep the economy circulating.
I do, but it's like they telling us to stay in. It's a catch-22.
Yeah, it's like you gotta.
It's fucking crazy
right
now.
Making you feel like living a basic life is like a risk now.
Yeah, like you can't go outside to even get your newspaper.
That's fear. That's feeding fear.
All right, so then talk about it, dog.
So
speak on it. This is fear.
Yeah, it's what they call 100 years ago the pandemic, right? If you look it up on 1920, right? I believe the last thing that we had was
Ebola, nigga.
No, not Ebola.
That was the last thing we had as a pandemic, Ebola.
No. Pandemic, Ebola wasn't worldwide. Ebola was, I think, just an Africa issue. It just stayed in one continent, in a region of Africa. Not the whole continent was spread with Ebola. I'm talking about something that spread worldwide. I think was the Spanish
flu. Yeah.
Thank you. The Spanish
shit.
flu. Exactly.
Okay.
So when we talk about the Spanish flu, again, who are these people blaming? I'm talking about these people. I'm talking about the government. You know, they're always gonna feed that whole agenda of like, oh, the immigrants brought it over, right? Then you think about it, years and years and years, hundreds of years later, what killed the Aztecs and Incas, right? What disease did the Europeans bring in to wipe out whole civilization, right? Because no one knows what happens to the Incas or the Mayans or the Aztecs. That's a whole civilization that stretches from Mexico all the way down to Argentina. That's a lot of people. And no one has any recollection of them. No type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like burial sites. They got burial sites, but they don't got no bodies. And if they do find one, it's like a rare thing. They should be
it's like a mummy or something.
Yeah,
something
and it's
mummified.
Yeah. They may have like hundreds of bodies, but they should have thousands,
millions.
Thousands. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just got wiped out of nowhere. But anyways, to me, it's just, I feel like, again, something was created, got
the agenda
exposed. Yeah, man. It's to create fear into the people so that you have people like person A. Oh, I'm staying inside the house. I don't want to, do anything. I'm listening to my government, right? And then person B who sees the situation, but person B can be also wrong because just because you think you know the facts doesn't mean that it's really it. Because again, everybody in Italy is saying, oh, we thought at first it was just no big deal, but then we realizing by they're on day 13, day 14, like this is very serious. They're telling us, don't be naive, stay in your house. This is serious. The death toll is rising in Italy or whatever. But again, you have to look at the death toll. Who is dying? And then you go based on the numbers. If it's just regular like people, then you got something to worry about. But if it's elderly people, if it's people with weak immune systems, people with underlying conditions, that a simple cold can be
it could
mortal.
take them out. Yeah.
You got to look at situations like that. And again, you have these athletes that are starting to get it now, and they're just going to be quarantined 14 days, be watched and get cured and like nothing. I'm telling you, like I was saying before, earlier this morning, like, yo, one of us is going to have it by the end of all this, But again, is it that big of a deal? I personally don't think it is. But again, this government and the media is going to make you think otherwise. It's going to create a friction between people in our citizens. It's going to create a friction. Because, like, what are you doing out there, spreading this germ? And again, it's going to cause just animosity towards each other, and that's the beginning.
You know what's even more scary about this, is the numbers, the days that you have with the virus, and that it kills you. You got to remember this. There's something really important about viruses. They keep the body alive as long as they can, because as long as their home is alive, the virus is alive. Right. Once the home dies, the virus dies a couple hours later, or it dies with the body.
The host.
The host. You get me? So this virus is killing people in 5 days? Maybe 2 weeks the most? Bro, HIV kills people in years, months maybe. You get me? Mm-hmm. What's another virus that's out there that it takes long?
The T virus.
The T virus, bro. But you get my drift though, right? Yeah. Like viruses actually, they live with their host. Once the host is dead, the virus is dead. It doesn't have a place to live no more. So now this virus is killing people fast. You get me? It's like it's a radical, like it's like a kamikaze type virus. You get me? Once it enters the host, he knows it's dying and it kills him fast. So that's what scares me. Because it's different, like somebody that got the HIV virus, right? And then they could either have treatment. Of course, it's not curable.
Yeah.
But they could have treatment and live longer and a little more comfortable because, obviously, it makes you uncomfortable.
It just delays the cells from multiplying.
Exactly. So, it's that's what's crazy to me about the virus. You get me? Other than that, bro, we see viruses every day. We see germs every day. You know, and our body actually kind of like adapts to it to fight those viruses that come into or our germs that come into our bodies.
You know what's crazy to me?
What?
I was watching Outbreak yesterday on Netflix.
Yeah.
Right? Perfect time to watch it.
Interesting time that comes out.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, all the movies like that are on Netflix right now. And the shows. Containment.
Nah, Contagion isn't on Netflix.
Containment.
I know Containment, the show, is on Netflix, but not Contagion.
Yes, it is contagious. It's contagious.
Nah, Contagion is a movie.
But Contagious is a movie too.
Is it?
Containment?
Yes. Contagious.
Contagious is a show?
It's a movie.
Yes.
And
Containment.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was watching Outbreak on Netflix, the one with the monkey from Friends.
Okay.
And
Samuel Jack.
It's the real monkey too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the real monkey from Friends. He was on that movie first.
So it's like a famous monkey then.
It's Morgan Seaman, right?
Morgan
Freeman, man. It was
Come on, dogs.
Dustin Hoffman, Rene Russo, Cuba Gooding Jr., Kevin Spacey.
Don't be disrespectful. He was God once.
Donald Sutherland.
KG3.
Who else was in this movie? Patrick Dempsey. There's mad people in this movie.
Patrick Swayze.
I was watching this movie like, damn, mad people was in this movie. And I haven't seen it in years, right?
Yes.
But anyway, I'm watching this movie, right? And one of the things that I forgot about this movie is the virus. At first, they thought it was a new virus.
Okay.
They had never seen it before. And when the scientist, the main military scientist that was on the project, when he was trying to talk to the general about the severity of it, he was trying to brush it off like it's not going to be an outbreak in the U.S. or out there anytime soon. And then it ended up becoming so.
Some crazy outbreak.
And then he tried to tell him about that this virus ended up having like a different strand. And they had, out of nowhere, all these outbreaks, all these people that were affected with the virus, and they had something called E1101 that was apparently being used to like get all the patients that went and got contaminated with the virus to like wean them into health, right? And he asked them, Dustin Hoffman had asked Morgan Freeman, the general, like, how did you get this anti-serum so quickly? Do you even know if it works? And he was like, we don't know. We just put it together. We fashioned it real quick or whatever. He finds out, like, nah, check this out, bro. We had this for a while. He finds out that this serum was already like being stashed away. And they apparently had an anti-serum ready for this virus, which means that they knew about this virus. And they were basically trying to weaponize this virus so that they can strategically set out an outbreak and have the anti-serum for the virus ready so that they can heal the right amount of people. So basically, it made me think like,
This is happening now?
Could it be happening now? Could it be that this is a phony virus that they let out? Because then I thought about the Simpsons episode that, you know, how they always predict the future. And people found this one particular episode, I think it was season 22, episode 6, where the beginning of the episode had all the higher ups from all the movie.
At the round table.
Mm-hmm. And they were like, we got to figure out what's the next crisis going to be. Right? And and they basically came up with a phony crisis involving a virus.
Yeah.
And they tested it on somebody, and they saw that it actually worked. So they were like, all right, we got to come up with something that's going to be common in everyone's household so that everyone could be scared of it. And
it was a cat.
And it was a house cat.
It was a house cat.
So I don't know. It seemed eerie, but watching the movie, thinking about that possibility, because they're saying that there's no vaccine right now.
No.
That they're working on it. And that's why we have to do our best to flatten the curve, because if not, you know, we're going to just cause the hospitals to be more packed than they already are. There's not enough respirators and not enough medicine for all of us right now. Not enough tests for all of us right now.
For all of us, yeah. That's crazy that there's not enough tests for
all
of us.
We're all going to have to get tested, for sure.
Yeah.
Before I go back to work, for sure, I'm going to have to get tested.
I think that's going to be a mandatory thing, yeah. I think it's gonna end up happening like that. And then if we end up getting positive, we're gonna have to do a quarantine again.
So we might see the end of this national or statewide, national quarantine, right? We're like in a national state of emergency.
Mm-hmm.
So
by the 1st of April, we might see that turnaround. And then like when certain people get called back to work, they're going to end up having to go get tested somewhere or something. They're going to end up sending some kind of information like that out.
Yeah, maybe.
How messed up would it be on April 1st? You'd be like, I got the coronavirus. And they're like, yo, come here, get him. April Fools.
Nah,
and they're like, nah, come here, get him. Like, no. You're trying to go viral. Yeah, that's a good way to go viral right there.
How messed up would it be if April 1st somebody says we're going into martial law and shit like that, and then we think it's a joke until we get that alert on our phone?
Martial law. That would be crazy, y'all. I would be scared.
That's
would
the
be
one thing
scared.
I'm the most afraid of, if that shit happens, bro.
I told y'all, man, if it happens,
2020.
You gotta be prepared. You don't have time to be scared. You gotta know two things.
You gotta be prepared, yes.
You're gonna fight and you might die. Like, you're gonna know those two things. Like, that's two pills that you're gonna have to swallow. Because I'm telling you, if it goes into that, people are gonna have to combine. You're gonna have like South P have their own community. You're gonna have, or like East Side, Patterson had their own community. Elmo Park have their own community. And people are gonna go against each other, bro. It's like almost like what the Joker says. You guys think I'm crazy, right? But look at what you guys do. When you guys don't have this, when you guys don't have that, you guys eat at each other, right? Like animals. That's what's gonna happen. It's a fact.
Everything burns.
When it's anarchy, I'm telling you, if the government says like, yo, we shutting down, peace, yo, it's gonna be something.
It's just scary, bro.
I'm gonna go to my uncle's house because he likes to hunt. And he got all kinds of weapons. Bro. He got bow and arrows. He got automatic bow and arrows, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, things that you don't even got to work for. You just lock, load, press a button, boom.
Yep.
Damn.
And all type of rifles, all type of guns.
Shoot all y'all niggas. Pull up to Prank's crib like, yo.
Man, my shit gonna be on lockdown, dog. If this shit go on lockdown, I'm gonna be on lockdown.
Bro, you better open that door, my nigga.
Nah.
You. Miguel, we breaking in.
You live in the worst part, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
I could definitely go in there.
I'm.
Hey yo.
Whoa. Yeah, man. Nah, man, but this shit crazy, yo. I don't know when I'm going back to work.
Bro, let's just celebrate.
I know,
right? Enjoy.
I like going to work. I like doing things. I hate being forced into a confined home. Like, I just hate
Bro,
it.
you're not forced to nothing, dog. You could go out. Stop lying out here.
Like,
I can go out, but
I know I could go into my job, but I gotta do mad shit in order to do it. And once I go in there, I just want to go in and out, but I don't want to be tempted to look at shit and be like, damn, should I clean?
Then don't be out.
Nah, I am gonna just be in and out. That's all I'm gonna do is be in and out.
In and out. That's what I'm telling you, dog. That's what you gotta do. Don't try to do no hero shit, my nigga.
I'm not.
You love doing hero shit.
Yeah.
But all right, well, I guess this is the end of our show.
Yeah.
We had talked about the coronavirus.
We gotta let people know. So, due to the nature of the situation that we're going through right now, we are going to take a brief hiatus, possibly for the next 2 weeks. We're gonna be quarantining ourselves.
Yes.
If that's even a thing.
We'll definitely let you guys know.
Yeah, if any
when
updates.
We're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. If anything, we might do our videos here and there on our social media. So follow our social media. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Choo choo.
So with that being said, follow me on Twitter at The Real Prank.
Hey.
Stay safe. Wash your hands, wash your face, wash your ass.
Because they raping everybody out here.
Coronavirus,
Yes, you already know, man.
Shit is getting real.
Follow me on Reckless Elmo on IG. And also, man, shout outs to Bravery Studios for, having us here. And, we're in quarantine.
Shout out to Miguel for being part of the show.
That's a fact.
Shedding light on this
This is your boy right here, Miguel. You smell. Don't follow me. Follow your dreams. You heard?
I like
that. I like it.
Yes. But, So yeah, man, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. This is it. We out. We out of here.
Coronavirus. Shit is getting real.